Hi guys, it's Carrie from Texas. How are you on this Wednesday? Middle of the week, hump day. Hope you're having a great week so far. I am coming in this morning to finish up my makeup routine that I did not get finished this morning. I had an early appointment, so we're going to kind of redo some things here. I'm going to start with some under eye corrector. This is my Catrice under eye, and this is in the pink color. Just want to get a little bit more under eye stuff going today. A little bit better. My filming yesterday definitely showed some darkness under my eyes, so I want to try to resolve that if I can today. So we're going to put that on. I am using a new a little tiny brush that I have started to use with this product, this new product of mine that I am adoring. It is just so good. I'm using the little container that it comes in. This is the product here, and it is the bomb. I'm telling you, it fills in so much, and this is about all I use. And I put some here, put some here, put some up here, I put some here, 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 and then up in here. And as you can see, it is gone. So what I do is let that sit for just a second while I put the top back on so it kind of melts a little bit. I feel like I get a really good blending when I let it melt. And then I'm just going to take my hands here and really work that. As you can see, I'm working that over that under eye, and I feel like I get a really good application when I do it in that order. Then we're coming up here and we're manipulating the brow area. Then I take this new brush, this tiny little new brush, and I just sort of do some blending with it just to smooth it all out. Make sure I'm not missing anywhere. I did my brows already. All right. Those work really good hand in hand together, I feel like. Let me look here and see. Yeah, see, it just makes such a huge difference on these areas. Like right in through here, I'm actually going to get a little bit more for right there. I want to see if I can actually see. So I got a little bit more. Wow. You tell me what you think. I see a huge difference. I see a huge difference there. It's very, very barely there with this product. This is just astounding. El Maquillage, I think is how you pronounce that. And it is the Power Redo. I love it. I just absolutely love it. And then you combine that with the under eye corrector and it's the bomb. I mean, I really think it's the bomb. I am just going to use some under under eye corrector today, some concealer. I don't feel like I need a whole lot today because I'm not going out anywhere today. So I'm going to use a little bit of this under eye corrector. Use this wonderful wand to help with some coolness under my eyes, which feels remarkably good. And just feels spectacular. The coolness of this little wand is amazing. It's like adding ice. Let me tell you the name while that kind of sinks in a little bit. The name of this is DRMTLGY. It is in the lightest color, broad spectrum, SPF 41, medical grade skincare. And they're right. I mean, spectacular. Gonna let that sort of melt in. I am gonna use what's left on my sponge here for the rest of my face. Instead of using a moisturizer, I'm just gonna use what's left in my sponge here instead of putting on any foundation or anything. This to me is like a foundation. It's incredibly moisturizing. That is my Joa concealer in the fairest light color. Love it. And then we're just gonna get my brush here and we're gonna make sure we get it all blended in really well. Gonna let that sit up there under those eyes for a little bit longer before I blend those. I want my body temperature to really melt that product under my eyes. As you can tell, I'm wearing lavender today. And I found I've been missing this one lavender palette. And I finally found it. It was upstairs in a box. Let's just check the brows first before we go any further. Before I put any powder on. Put a little bit more color. Looks pretty good. And then we will come in and we'll just brush them a little bit. Oh, the frogs in my backyard, they're just going crazy this morning. Okay, that's done, don't need that. Those are done, that is done. Okay, so now I'm going to come in with my loose setting powder, which is my Laura Mercier. Let's just check this, make sure I got everything blended though. Oh, it's just spectacular. My skin doesn't look like I'm 63. I'm almost 63. I'm telling you, that product is amazing. That product, in combination with the moisturizing concealers that I'm using and the foundations that I'm using, which are the Tarte. I don't have the Tarte on today, but that, as well as the Skin Prep, which is my Fix and Glow, which I just adore as well. These are my, I mean, these really are my go-to products. I got hair right there. Okay, let's get some powder on. And we'll start up here. Blend that really well. If you're new here, and I haven't talked to you yet about the powder that I use, it is Laura Mercier. It is a pink powder, but I doctor the powder up when I get it. I take the powder that arrives in the container, and I find a similar size container, and I split the powder in half. So I take half of the product that comes in the original manufacturer's container. I take half of it out and put it in a similar size container that I have. Here is the one that I have. It's a little container. And I take half of it out of the manufacturer's container, put it in my container, and then I fill each one of them up then with powder. I use just a regular baby powder. And what it does is it softens the pink color, but it also gives me this beautiful porcelain photo ready finish that that is me. I like a very, very photo finished porcelain look. I don't like the wet look at all. And so I use that to give me the complexion that I'm then ready to use the rest of my makeup on. And I just put that on and I blend in all of the wet products. This is the palette that I found that I've been wanting to find because it has a beautiful lilac color in it. It's a Becca product. And just look at this. These colors over here are beautiful purpley lilac-y colors. And so we are going to use those today. The first one I'm going to use is the really light color. And we're going to put that all over. It's a very beautiful, very light, sort of lilac-y color. I'm not sure if you can see it, but it is just beautiful. Just absolutely gorgeous. It's this just very stunning, feminine, beautiful lilac. Very faint lilac color that is just spectacular. I just think it's spectacular. I'm going to get a little bit more on the end of the brush and really concentrate that on the lid. See if that showed up a little bit better. Yes, perfect. Then I'm going to come in with the purpley color. I'll show you the ones that I'm using here in just a sec. And I'm going to put this up in here. Just going to sort of tap it in for right now. I'm going to come back in a minute and I'm going to blend. That beautiful purple. Just adding it right here in the crease of my transitional area. Then I'm going to get a really fluffy brush, make sure that it's clean, and then we're going to blend. Oops, my light's back on. We're going to blend up and out. Taking it up and over the bone. Spectacular, look at that. Ugh, absolutely gorgeous. I love these colors. Ugh. Gonna use that same purpley color, but I'm gonna mix it a little bit with a little bit darker in the palette. And we're gonna come under here. And we're gonna outline the eye. Gonna do the same at the top. Gorgeous. These colors are just phenomenal. Then I'm gonna pick up sort of that little lighter color again, and we're just gonna come right underneath that darker color and just sort of blend the line. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God, I love these colors. Okay, now I need my, where is my setting powder? I forgot to get it out. This is my Revlon finishing powder. I'm gonna get my triangular powder puff, and we are going to make sure we have a really light under eye. Make sure that we have no residual fallout. All right. Lipstick, I'm using my mauve. This is my Revlon Sassy Mauve. Number 625, I believe. 463. I do want a lighter, because this is such a light, sort of airy lavender. I do want a lighter lip today. All right, now go to my favorite of all time, my blush, which of course this is my Milani Dolce is the color name. It is their baked blush that came out in October of last year. I love it because it has its own highlighting properties in it. It's got a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of oomph. As you can see, I take it on my cheek and then I go up with it, up into my temple. Beautiful. I love the purple. I just think it's so pretty. Okay, let's just blend that. Make sure that we have no harsh lines from the blush. Let's get that really blended there. And let's get some color, let's getting some curl going in the lashes here. Before I move to that, let me just clean my mirror and see if everything is looking good. everything is looking really good, but I do want to just pick up a little bit more my finishing powder and just go a little bit under the eye to give it some lightening effect. Yes. Yes, better. Okay, curl. Look at that beautiful color. Oh, that is the most gorgeous lilac. That is just, for somebody with brown eyes, that is just a stunning, stunning color. Okay, let's get some curl going. Using both hands today. Trying to use my arm a little bit more, but within my restriction zone from my doctor. Using my black. I did order, by the way. I wanted to try. I've got some colored mascara coming. I've got a purple coming and a blue coming, and I think a burgundy coming. I wanted to just try them and see what look I could develop with them, and if they even work for me, because my lashes are so incredibly fair. If the colors even show up, I don't know if they are going to, but they were like $1 something, $1.50 each on TikTok's shop. So I thought, you know what, let's just try. Let's just give it a try and see if what I'm seeing and reading and watching and all these makeup videos that look absolutely stunning with these colors, if I can pull it off, if with my fair complexion and my fair lashes, whether or not I can get away with it or not. I don't know, but for $3, it's worth the investment to see. Okay, let's get to the bottom of the lash here if I can. Going slow so I don't make a mistake. Get it everywhere. It's just really hard. This is the hardest thing for me to do, is put on mascara. And I'm sorry I have to bend down, but my arm will not go up enough for me to not have to bend down. So I know you get to look at the top of my head, and I'm sorry about that. There's just not a lot I can do about it right now until I can get movement back in the arm. It is what it is. Okay, get some going under here. Oh, this is so difficult. This movement here is just so incredibly difficult for me. Got some lashes that are sticking together that won't cooperate. More on this one. Let's take a breather and get a drink. The pain from that simple movement is excruciating. But I've got to work through it slowly and cautiously so I can get better. A little bit down under there here. Get these ones out here to the side that I cannot reach the other way. I love this color. I think this has got to be one of my favorite makeup looks. This beautiful lilac purpley look with my fair skin, my fair hair, and my dark, dark brown eyes. I think this has got to be one of my favorites. Oh, wow. I do want to try something. I do want to just see if I put a little bit of dark here. Yeah. That just adds a little bit of dimension, yeah. To my lip, yeah. All right. What do we think, everybody? Stunning? I think it's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a stunning palette, guys. Let me show you what I used here today so you know. I used this on the lid. This is this beautiful, soft, light lilac color. This is the one that I put in transition. And then these two are what I use to outline the top and the bottom. And